Hey guys, just welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to give you a quick update what I'm doing. So put a 35mm rocket fan on the motor. I've got one to put in for the fan on top of the ESC. Haven't got around to it yet. I am turning this into hopefully a 1/8 scale racing beast. Who knows? I don't know. So hope you enjoy it. I'm going to put what have I got up here? I've got 20,000 oil for the front diff, rear diff, sorry, front and middle diff, and then I've got a 15,000 for the rear diff. And then come to the shockers, I have got 50 weight for the front, and then I have 45 weight for the rear. Never tested it, never done this before. Just gonna play with it, see if I can, yeah, just have some fun with it. I don't know. I just yeah, enjoyed racing it the other week. I was running it on 6S. I've got some 4S 8000 Ovonic 8120 batteries. I use these in my Outcast, but yeah, the guys recommended me out there to swap the Kraton from 6S to 4S. So yeah, let's dive into it. We'll start by working out how to get into the front diff. No idea. So yeah, give it a go. Yeah, a little longer. I haven't even watched a video on how to do this, so this is probably as raw as it gets. Yeah, see how we go. I may have to stop and have a quick watch of a video of someone else doing it, but you know, where's, I do have a drill, but I'm waiting for the proper bits to come in, because the ones I've got right now are definitely not the greatest, but they do work. So guess I did it. Sway bar off, I guess. So I had to fix the sway bar the other day because the stick came up and flipped up and bent all the sway. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see by the videos and stuff like that, I've been getting into racing. Only been to one race meet so far. Next one's on the 22nd out at the local large scale racetrack. So if you are local to me, get along, have a look. It's large South Australian large scales club out at Monado. So yeah, if you are local, get down, come out, have a watch. There's a great bunch of guys there, with a lot of knowledge. If you need to know anything, want to know anything, yeah, just ask a question. And they will not hesitate but to help you in any way or form. You're probably sick of hearing from me, really. I message daily to them all, just to make sure I'm doing the right thing, or if I should go a different way, or yeah, it's do that one back up. Definitely needs some better bits. So anyway, apart from MIPs, don't recommend them, but you do recommend some semi-budget ones. Suggest them my way, because as you can tell, I definitely need some. As you can tell, I'm still very much so a beginner, and loving every minute of it. Nothing better than, yeah, working on some little cars and making some friends along the way, that's for bloody sure. see if I've got a... These are the little basic kit that I'm using at the moment. But it is getting a little bit scarce for the bits, so maybe this one. Yep, cool. Drop in the comments as well, guys. Let me know what you guys have been working on. Definitely interested, that's for sure. It's definitely a little bit easier. I like to, for me, apart from going back and watching the video to see where everything goes, but I do like putting everything back in the place where it comes from, so then I just know where it's coming from. So. This one. Many different sizes. They're exactly the size of 2mm. 2.5, 2.5. Obviously the Arrma 2.5. Never have enough, I say. Okay, that's out of the way there. So, don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah. So you've got to. And whew, there we go. Got it open. There's one thing about these is, so I've worked on the Outcast. The Outcast is very similar, very easy to work on. But then the older cars like the Sun's FS Sniper, geez, that's crazy. You got to pull everything else from back to front to everything, and then like just like this, you know, you give it a little wheel. Make sure I don't bend that shim. I'll just quickly, I don't know. Not bend anything, but. Grab. Now I don't even know what size I'm grabbing. I've got that many there. Gotta do these shockers anyway, so like that. Again, put that back in. Just so, you know, peace of mind. Comes back to putting it all back together. Which will, this will be probably a 2 or 3 part video, just because I started super late. Alright, that was wrong size. That's all, can't get in there. Sorry. Yeah, so I have this little thing because .5 some pliers just to hold the back one here. It's like a, in between, I'll show you when I get it off, but in between the shocker and that there's a, don't criticise me in the comments for using pliers to undo it. Alright, so that's what I was trying to hold there, this one. for is it 7mm? Like that. So I do recommend getting a couple of these. They help with adjustments with the toe in, toe out, all that sort of stuff. Not much you can really adjust on these, but adjust a little bit for the steering and that. Yeah. Alright, that one's out. Let's just move that one there. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to be doing the shockers anyway, so that way. I might as well do the front, all the front end first, and then oh, I did pick up this the other day too. Picked up a DXC Plus. It controls the Kraton. It controls what else is it? Oh, the Outcast on it. I haven't used it on the Outcast yet. And I have got it on my Lozzie 5T that I picked up the other day as well, that you can see. So I've got paired to the Lozzie. Just back it, press that, select the model, Kraton, and then you can go through and change all your parameters. It's super simple. Like for someone has very minimal knowledge, the manual and all that sort of stuff was super simple to set up. Couldn't find that many on the DXC Plus online to give you some like little tutorials and that. They sort of tell you about it and then they say bang 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 and don't really show you how to put it on different cars and stuff like that. So I sort of still had to do it on my own, which was cool. But you know, I made YouTube videos and stuff like that. But I'm sure everyone knows that the first place they go is Google or YouTube to do certain things. We'll just swing that one up for you for now. Pop this out. Okay, I know what it is. These little screws just here. So take these off. You should be able to. Now this is the first time I opened these diffs up as well. I haven't done any other maintenance. I should have, you know. When I got the car, I should have put it all down and looked at all the diffs and stuff like that. But obviously I got it Christmas Day, so you know, the excitement. And then bang, just like that, we have a diff. So now, zoom in so. Make sure it's got the shim on it. That side's got a little shim on it. Alright, so this one out, little one on. Probably done this all wrong, but yeah, I hope the lighting's okay as well, because I'm really fighting with lighting at the moment, so trying to work that out, because I've changed my desk around just a little bit. Yeah. Got little kits everywhere. Got myself. That's right. Ooh, not actually. There's not a great deal in there, guys. This is this is actually quite dry. Very dry. It's a good thing that I'm doing it by the look of it. Trusty microfiber. these back into where we gotta go. Don't lose them. Okay, so where were we? All right. Nice and tight now, which is good. Okay, but I need to get some brake cleaner just yeah. These are real nice, clean. Yeah, like I said, I am the noobest of noobs at this sort of stuff. Not a little bit, but I'm not an expert, that's for sure. Yeah. Ask questions. Definitely don't know a lot. I'll ask somebody with a lot more knowledge, or someone that, yeah, just been in the hobby a lot more than me. I've only been doing it for the pretty much the same time I've been on YouTube, basically. So hope everyone does like my videos. I just really enjoy making them, and it's definitely something new. Good hobby. That's done. Now clean out this a little bit. Don't criticise me. A little dry. See, just remembered how to get it out. Not going to clean them, you know, absolutely new, but just to, you know, just enough to. It really wasn't a great deal of oil in there at all. I'm surprised I didn't do a diff or something. That's crazy. I've done 2 races on this car, a lot of bashing, as you know, a lot off camera too, so it's definitely yeah. Right. But what I've pulled out, that's not a great deal on a 6S basher, guys, so I do recommend having a look at your diffs. Happy with that. Pop this back in, just like that. Just slot straight in. Grab this. Make sure on this one here, when you put it back in, that there's a little cutouts, and these two drop in. It's all meshed in there nicely, and these little bits to put back on. Oh, jeez, shouldn't have played with it. Right, that's back like that. Oh, Jesus. Now I'm just pushing it too far one side. Right. That's on. That's on. This will be on. don't think it matters. Oh, there we go. Bang. It slides in just like so. Just push it down. Make sure it turns. As you can hear, it is pushed down. Now, while I remember, I'm just going to pop this one off. This way. Don't know if I'm doing it the right way. Don't know if I should be using that, but my rule of thumb is brake cleaner dries instantly. It's what you use on your brakes on your car, so yeah. Hopefully it's not too bad. Make sure your gasket's all clean as well too, guys. So. Which is good that I don't break the gasket coming off. Alright, slide him back on now. And this goes on just as easy as that. There is a little shim on this side. I'll actually just pop this off, pop that out. It comes out like that. That slides off. Just going to give this a bearing a little clean. I've seen it. Inside's clean, which is good. You know the seals are working. And yeah, so that's it. Get this a little wipe as well. Yeah, so this is all in prep for Sunday the 22nd for out at the large scales, SA large scales. So gotta put shim back in there. Back in. And around. That's in, that's in. There's the pin. Slide it in. Super simple. The first time I done this, I was so worried I was going to stuff it up and not go back the same, and yeah, I was so worried. But done it the first time, and yeah. Yeah. If I fill up too much, let me know. But it's what have I done? Here I'm trying to push it out. There you go. Top seal didn't come out with it. So. Oops. Alright, now let's bring this in here so I don't have to hold that as well. Pop that down there because now that's clean. Oil won't go everywhere. Screws are still there. Alright. $20,000 is so much easier than $500,000, that's for sure. Just gotta do it slowly, otherwise it will pop up. So it just keeps popping up a little bit and push it down, and I'll do a little bit of this. Yeah, again, don't know if I'm doing it right, but in my opinion, over here. I'm going to do it like I seen the video, and the way I'm outcast, my outcast was fine. Not, it's full, but it's not quite full. So we grab this. And yeah, put it out like that. Quick little wipe, obviously I'm going to have to get another wipe, but no, never start with the drill. Always get the thread started, And I'll do a crisscross pattern as well. So then you do. Now I've done that. Right. Even though I know you need a bit of oil on everything else now. 2. I'll grab this. Just finish it by hand. And we'll get it's only a small one on. Still in my box. Nope. 2.5. Here's the 2. These ones actually aren't too bad, the HSP ones. They got a magnetic tip. Just I should have popped this one off, you know. I popped it off to do a quick clean. Anyway, alright, that's Jesus. Okay, what have I done? That I'm not going to turn. Well, don't ask me what I've done, but it's trying to make it off because that should not be like that. Yeah, right. What to do, boys? Okay. Well, no idea. Pull it apart, put it back together, that's all. Well, it's not back in. See what happens. That's weird. still turning. It's nope, give it a twist, turn, still going. Okay, no idea what happened. Good question. Yep, cool. So just pick him up now by hand like we did before. Diff done. Do not ask me what happened. I cannot tell you. I even pulled it apart, put it back together, put a little bit more fluid in there. It just worked. Still working, worked. Good. Alright, now. Back on this side, whatever. Well, we didn't use too much, so I wasn't sure. So these were I got these from where was it? Speedy RC, I think. And I was had special and they were on them for $11 each. So I think normal price was like $22. So score. They both were $11 each. So definitely yeah, definitely won't run out of oil. That's for sure. I wasn't sure how much oil it would use. So all right, let's get this back down from here. There, that one there. Just get the one here. So what I'm going to do is I'll prop this up. Disregard that. I forgot to spray it. Yeah, it was a quick clean the other day when I gave it a quite clean, and yeah, I forgot to give it a spray, which was silly on my part. So very silly. I always do it, but I just have to run out and quickly forgot to do it. So not much else I can say about that. So I'm just using the clean out just a little bit. Just so clean. I'll do use it clean as well. This inside, this outside. Now, don't know if this is the right grease, but it's the grease I got just for high temperature wheel bearing grease. It's used it for years, and nice and blue. I just figure if it can withstand high temp wheel bearings, it definitely will. Should be able to withstand the RC speed. Right, where'd that diff go? Over here. Yeah. Shim. This side. Should put these in there again. And that diff. Now this is out of factory too, guys, so a lot of people say that I've seen that they have a lot of diff movement out of factory, but this one here, one shim on the right hand side, your left, that you're seeing at the moment, but that diff, I didn't do anything extra, is super tight in there. There is no movement left or right, which is really good in my, that's good from them. That's apart from the oil in the diff, that sort of the reason why I do it with the center like A, a lot easier. B, it evenly coats everything. gets in there. And that's that done. Should be able to clean, otherwise I'll get it bloody everywhere. Alright, so let's reverse that now. That's one. Clicks in, you would have heard that. Done. Now, before I can put that one down, I have to put these screws back in. So that's that one, this little one here. So 2.5s now. Yeah, I was going in a metal. I would put a little bit of Loctite on, but this is all plastic. Again, just by hand, because I know how much dripping stuff is an absolute pain in the butt. Must have done this one. That's done, that's done, that's done. Let's poke this back. A lot easier for me. 2 mil. Yeah, this can be a little bit of a pain, but okay, I like. Just wash it straight in. That one done. Yeah. Push that in like so. Sway bar in. Grab these little suckers. Make sure it's semi lined up a little bit, and yeah. There we go. Run Diff. Back in. Super simple. 20 minutes, half hour maybe. By the time I'm going to leave the shockers alone for the moment. I've never done a shocker before, so we will. That'll be my next tackler, obviously. I've got to do it. We're back. So, camera cut out. I pulled out. Pulled apart the whole centre diff. Didn't record it all, so yeah, the memory got full, so I turned off and stopped doing it. So I'll show you how to put that back in once I've emptied and redone this diff. Right, so we're going with it's a 20,000 center diff. See how that goes. I'm not setting it up for bashing, as you know. It's just setting it up for racing. So. Oh. Okay, now center diff. Yes, it's a little bit tighter than the other one, but there is still nothing in there really. It goes to show to, you know, check your diffs. And like I said, I'm that new that I just, you know, you see me Christmas Day. I pulled it all apart and off we went. Pulled out, done the box opener and went straight out the front and sent it. Obviously not too hard because come on. A bit of a pain to get this one out for some reason. Got it out there. Nearly all the way, but I just can't. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Bang. Ah. Sit out there for a minute now. Brake cleaner makes the job a lot bloody easier, less gunk and that's that one. Right. Don't need it on a rough clean, like doesn't need to be too fancy, but just because it is a 500,000 oil, silicon oil, yeah, and we're going down to a 20,000, figured I'd better, you know. Obviously, it's getting a full diff oil change, so I'll do a little bit more than what you'd normally probably do it, but that's it. So novice at all this stuff that I'm learning along the way. So, and obviously they join back into the little half cuts there, and that is ready. I'll do this one just really screwed out of the way, just because I want to pop the bearing off the center one because it's quite dirty. So it's still moves nice and freely, but just want to pop it off and we do have a, I'm not sure what these are, little plates. Be careful of that gasket, you don't want to do the gasket because obviously you're going to need that. Pull this little pin out from there, and that's that out. Okay, just be careful, there's a couple of shims in there, you don't want to lose them. And see how dirty that was gunked up underneath? It's quite disgusting. Paste it. Okay, still runs fine, so nice and smooth. Oop. Yeah, it's not got stuff on it. Just want to stay on. Alright, so let's turn this upside down. Make sure we've got those there. Ones. I'll grab a pin. Pin. Thing. That's alright, put this one back on. Oh, that's on. Now, I'll just pause the video quickly because I'll go back and have a look to see where that came from, because I think it came from between the two of them. A little clutch plate sort of thing there, but I'm not 100% sure it was, so pause it, I'll come back. Alright, back. After checking the video out, I couldn't actually see it. So I went to the old handy dandy bloody instructions, so the exploded version, and cruising on, bang, 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 diff housing, shims, and then a limited slip effect, and as I thought, it went between the two plates. So maximum effect. Okay, so you can actually, I don't know what the difference is because I have no idea. So one of them, you can have maximum effect, so you can put them in the inside of that, and then you can also have a minimal effect if you put it on the outside. So I have absolutely no idea what that means. I'll just put it back to the standard effect. So let's say just like this. So we got the one. Gasket like so, I presume. So it sits out like so. Yep. And then we will grab this little tiny one, which will sit like so. And then we'll sit that one on top. I don't know if they're meant to be jagged or... No, it looks, to me it looks like it should be falling like that. So, I'll clean this one off yet. I hadn't known that, did I? No, still filthy. Oh, sitting on here. So, very interested to see how this works, because obviously I don't want wheel stands or anything like that down the back straight or over a jump, or so hopefully it works out alright. So that one's clean, so let's grab this one out. Let's hopefully might do. Yeah, that works better. Okay, so see how it's got a little recess bit there? I'll put these two on that just because it fits on there nicely, and then I know that that's going to work, and that one's nice and flush, and yeah, bugger. There we go. That's on there tightish. In there. Now, obviously, look in there. Got two in here as well. I'll pay attention this time. So there's one. There's two. So that's the middle plate. And I might just grab that pin out. Get something up. I reckon. Look at that. I'll just with the little grub screw. How cool is that? I thought of everything just because it's a little tie. That's out. I'm going to clean in a minute. I'll start with the bearing again. Just a bit of moisture in it, so. Rag. Rolls still pretty good. There. And like so. So I put the little pin in once. Forgot to hit the record button again. That's sitting in there like so. And if you're doing your center diff, highly recommend pulling that out. But I will pull it out again because it did have, even though it's plastic, metal going into plastic, it did have a little bit of Loctite on it. So I will just put a little bit more blue Loctite on it. Don't really understand the reasoning behind the. Oh, a bit too much. Sure. This won't come out. Well, looks at this, I might look at upgrading the center diff because you can tell it's got some little scuff marks out of here. So I might. If you have any recommendations on what diff housings are good, obviously I know you got EXB and MC2, I think, but being in Australia, I can't get hold of all that stuff quite easy, so it is a bit of a pain, but alright, it's in that flat, which is cool. Now, I'll pick this up. Pretty sure I can get the GPM upgrades here through, I believe, well, definitely get it from AliExpress, but jeez, that takes bloody 6 years, lol. Alright, let's just put this first one in. Doing that slightly different, just want to make sure that I've got everything right and ready to go. So it goes down, up, and then it should technically straight on. Yep, that's cool. Still got a little bit of grease and stuff in there, but yeah, nothing like it was before. So, all right, so we're going for another squirt of 20 there. Again, just do it to. But yeah, like, highly recommend if you do have a Kraton, or you have got a Kraton and haven't checked your diff, definitely do it, because I've had this since Christmas and it could have went bad for me had I not. Finally found the courage to pull it apart, so push that aside a little bit. So alright, let's give it a little turn. Do it slowly so that, yeah. You're right, do it slowly so that the gears don't push up. Now just make a good old mess. Alright. Let's push it down a little bit more. Top him up just to swell it a little bit. There. Do it. Alright. Let's go back like so that's not in the way. And we are. That should be. Obviously I'll do a crisscross pattern again in a second, but we'll just just cross. Getting started. One more. Maybe I'll clear that one, so get it all in there. Oh, well, that's done something right. There we go, that's a lot better. Sorry for the camera angle there. Just thought I'd have a quick look at it, and yeah, definitely needed to change. Again, do the last bit up by hand. Do not want to over tighten these. Metal going into plastic. That should be it. So, again, definitely a lot less than what it was before. Alright, so we shall move some stuff out of the way. Lid back on. Throw nothing over. Close that up. Have a little drink. And alright, let me just check this. Okay, cool. Alright, that was good. Alright, so as I said earlier, the camera stopped working last night because of the yes, this is day number 2 for me as well at the start of this. So yesterday I was up to about, oh geez, it was about midnight doing that. But I only started it, you know, it was like 10:30 last night, something like that. So it wasn't really a late one, it was just a started late. So yeah, today is day 2, evening. So recommend. Yeah. Someone's there. Hold him up. Grab the back dog bone, or center drive shaft. Slide the motor back. I had to undo these two a little bit. Alright. Good. Everything's turning. Turn the front, turn the back. Alright, now, got a mark still there, so I can just make sure mark's good. But because I cracked it, I am going to grab a 2.5. Obviously, happy with the mesh. The mesh sounds good. That's good. Yeah, I'll just try not to put as much as on before. Try not to put as much on as I did before. Obviously. Yeah. Should. 2.5. Obviously metal. Make sure that you put your Loctite on, and obviously, because I am going racing, make sure everything is tight. Look, don't know how well this is going to go. You know, it may turn back into a basher again. Might not be quite the right car, but we'll see. Yeah, a bit of oil, some oil for the front, center, and rear diff, and change the shocker's oil as well. Alright, so this thing, done the front, done the but first, so this little doomy flaky here, and straight over, so like that, and that there, then sits on top of the bearings like so, all the way around, front to back, bang, just like that, goes up. Yeah, nearly forgot. So that one had some Loctite on it. Okay, they all had a little bit. So obviously these front two here go back into plastic, but they seem to have a. Let's put it again. Oh. Okay. So these are, I believe, 2 mil, right? Again, 2.5. Like so. Can't get that one out because obviously you might have to just I'm going to pull it out. We'll do it properly. Don't do a shortcut. Just like that, look at that bang. Alright, so we'll do this one first. So this one, yeah, 2.5. Same size, but this one. Hope the views are all good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of them was magnetic. It's just one, 5. Yeah, so hope with me doing this, I just figured it's my first experience of doing all the diffs and everything. So, and obviously I'm changing them down to very, very low. So it's very very unique, I guess. I don't know if anyone's done it before, but if someone has, let me know. I'll have a look, and if I didn't do right. do that one up. So they're done. Now let's switch this around. Again, just like that. 2 bolts on it on the other side of the centre brace. So it's time consuming but very easy to work on this. Definitely some of the other cars that I've worked on over the time that I've been doing this. Very little time, I should say. Jeez, been a pain in the bottom some of them. Okay. Again, 2.5s. A lot of this car is 2 and 2.5s. Alright, happy with that. Happy days, happy days, happy days. Alright, so let's get that in there. Done. One inside. Just remember, you're going to use this drill the way I work with it. Make sure you turn it a couple times so it goes in straight, doesn't cross thread. Alright. So that is center diff done. So that's back on. I will just also yesterday to get this bolt out. Obviously you didn't see it because it didn't record. So I don't know if I'm pretty sure. So to get this out, sorry, to get this bolt here out that goes through into here into the center brace, you have to pull the clip off first. So put it on top, and obviously this here goes in the back side because me trying to just undo it didn't work. That's it there. Now I'll grab this little handy. Tight. That's done. That's not done yet. So this one here, another 2. It's for the front brace. Again, just start it off a little bit. That's it. Oh, I'll give it I don't think I need to, but I'll give it a little. Yeah, I thought I'd done it. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't. Comes to this later. Obviously, I still haven't cut these off. I'm going to, just because I don't use 2 6S's or not. So, all right, let's move the grease for a moment. So, do it on the camera. Obviously, I put some wheelie bar on there, but don't know if I'm going to leave it on there now because I'm obviously potentially it's not going to do the wheelies. So who knows? That might be one of the things that come off. It's only alloy, so it's not going to hurt anyone. But yeah, that's just go under the shockers just to release it pretty much. So undo that, pop them up, undo those 2 bolts, that bolt, and one side of the sway bar. and then you are free in the Diff again, just like the front. So these are super simple to work on. I thoroughly enjoy it. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like a super long video. I don't know if I'm going to speed it up or just leave it near enough raw. I guess, yeah, I'll surprise myself when I do it too. Alright, so I need 2mm. Crack that. The fronts can't be changed, but the rears can be changed to a little bit lower. Maybe, I don't know. See how the first race mate goes with this setup, and yeah. Okay. So, like you've seen previously, always put it back in there, grab the screw, and just put it back. So you don't lose it. That's what I do. I just and then, you know, obviously haven't done the, you know, I've done the front. I don't have a muscle memory or a memory of, like, you know, of doing it. So obviously there's a lot of guys out there that have done this repetitively and know exactly what they're doing. Probably laughing at me, who knows? But I'm learning as I go, so thoroughly enjoy it. Jesus Christ. Those two up like so. Back in there. Not even know. Just get it all. Yeah, okay. So it'll clean off. Amazing what's just a little bit of TLC, just to, you know. I hadn't done that for probably a little while. It might have been even worse to get out, because obviously a lot of dirt gets flicked up there. And that's one thing I do want to upgrade is the obviously like the little mini Kraton and the out car. So it's got little mud flaps just here, which obviously the 6S doesn't come with for some reason. Yeah, it was me. That's one thing Kraton should include. It's a little bit long, swapping down to the righty. No, 2.5, just 2. So I'm just undoing the sway bar now, so I can just move it out of the way. Alright, now putting the wheelie bar on does actually hinder it a little bit. Makes it a little bit tougher to get into the rear diff. But hey, I want. If I really wanted to, I could have. Where'd that go? So that there. Clicking up there. Try not to bend that. Rear diff case off, and again, have to, you know, apart from the diffs being empty, yeah, I haven't taken that out yet, and that, well, I don't think I lifted it, but if I hold that down and give it a wiggle, that diff is actually in there quite nicely. So I have seen a lot of people saying that the diffs haven't been shimmed, and okay, back down, spin. Okay, yeah, these are actual dog bone, both sides. So bugger all grease in there. Okay, so again, the left hand side has got a shim in it, just like the front had. So, alright, we will sit that way around. I will put this screw back in there to where it sits, and we will put that up, like so. And then we will grab, I believe it's the 2mm. Obviously this one here's got some grease because it doesn't run quite dry, unlike the Center Diff that had no grease on it. Yeah, I'm going to have to upgrade these. They are definitely not looking. Yeah. I've done a little bit of work with it, but yeah, I have to have a look around and see what I have to upgrade them to. Alright, let's go. Crack. 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 So that one. And where do we go? Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, see how much over on this one, eh? Not much again. There, alright. Alright, so let's get started on camera, that's one. Assuming there, so I know where it is. Alright guys, quick update before I go back to work. Camera stopped again last night. Didn't really check it enough times. So all diffs have been done, rears have been put back in. I ended up changing over the fan to the rocket fan as well last night. So hope you enjoy the video. It's going to be a super long one. Yeah, just got the shockers to do now. If you want to see more of my content, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Cheers for sticking around.